of the new overpayment procedures, and just wanted to check in and see how everything is going, see what type of results we have. I'll be right back. That's what happens when you have a live. Anyway, all right. Cat has other more important things to do. Okay, all right. So let's see here. Okay, so this is I kind of want to focus this on people out there that are dealing with the new procedures for overpayments. But as always, any type of questions you have on all things Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, making sure you're getting all the benefits you're entitled to, go ahead and throw them all out there. Please click like. I'll only probably be able to jump on here for about 30 minutes or so today. I've got some university classes I got to attend to. So, but yeah, if you're new to my channel, I'm Ed Weir, former manager of the Social Security Administration. Before that, I worked for the Department of Social Services doing Medicaid, TANF, and all that. Many moons ago, I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. I do a Q&A on a weekly basis. As you can see, I pop up every now and then when I have some time, but Thursdays, 4 p.m. West Coast time, I do a live Q&A. Make sure you subscribe because you might not have a question now, but it's one of those things. You throw something away and the next week you need it. So if you, your family, friends, all of a sudden you're at your parents' or relatives' house and all of a sudden they say, hey, I'm not sure if I'm getting all the Social Security I'm supposed to. And you're like, oh, where is that dude? Where's that Ed guy? And you won't be able to find me. So make sure you subscribe. And please like so this goes out. All right, so like I said, I'll just jump on here for a little while and answer questions. Disabled officer, thank you for your help with Social Security disability overpayments. Thank you for service. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So did you go out there and renegotiate? You got to do the calculation first to see if your overpayment, you would pay less per month if you kind of negotiated it for the 60 months. So some people contact me and says, well, do I have to? Some people are paying $10, $20 a month and they're happy with it. And, they've got a 10-year payment plan basically with no interest. And that's helping them out quite a bit, deal with their monthly expenses. And they say, do I have to do anything? And says, nope. And you don't have to renegotiate your payment plan. You're happy with it. So just keep on keeping on. Again, it's Social Security is supposed to come out with new procedures to request a waiver, a reconsideration of the overpayment. I haven't seen anything official in terms of all the details. Again, last week, the new commissioner of the Social Security Administration came up with, these 4 points, and they said they are going to be coming up with ways to make everything easier, but haven't seen anything internally yet. I've got, like I said, I ran the third busiest Social Security office in the country, so I've still got some friends in there, and they give me heads up, and all the information is public record anyways. So, but it's just hard to find. 20,000 pages of public record. So y'all have other things to do, and this is kind of what I do in my new living retirement is go through all that and make sure y'all get everything you're entitled to. So just go on with your life, and if anything happens interesting, just make sure you come and check out my channel and ask your questions, and please look out for those people around you. I'm sure somebody, one of your relatives that is kind of struggling and worrying about filing for retirement or disability or survivor benefits, or wonder if they're receiving enough, receiving everything they can, and you don't know because it's too complicated. And so that's where subscribe to my channel comes in, and that way if that ever happens, you can immediately find me, because there's a lot of YouTubers and TikTokers and all the rest out there that claim to know it, and I think I spend most of my time watching those other ones and saying, okay, all right, you're you're misleading people, you're giving incomplete information. So I have to go in there and make another little video to show, okay, no, this is not necessarily true. So yeah, I spend quite a bit of my time correcting other people's mistakes, and it's, yeah. But I guess that's what I do as a university professor too, is correcting student mistakes. So, and then giving them bad or good grades depending on how much they study. So there's that. All right. Looks like we got some people on TikTok that are coming in. If you have any questions out there on TikTokers, make sure you ask your questions. Let's see here. Going through, see if I can find anything. Got a lot of likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. All right, here's a question. Hi, so is retirement age the same for everyone? No, it is not. Older people, their retirement age was 65, their full retirement age. That's their full retirement age when they get their full benefit amount. You can still, everybody can retire at 62 years old. Survivors can retire at 60, but everybody else retirement, spouse benefits, you can do at 62. But back in the 80s, Congress moved it up, and now for like me and a lot of people, it's our retirement age is 67. So it moved from 65 to 67. And there's some out there, some politicians. I just did a video on this yesterday, are talking about increasing it again. So there's that. Someone says they're not getting any sound. Can you all hear me? Am I sitting there talking to myself for ever and ever? All right, hopefully not. It won't be the first time. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Is when you get Medicare while on disability, does the 24-month start on the date your application was approved or when the first benefit payment was made? So it's usually when the first benefit payment is made, but there are so many strange variations. If if they approve you, but then they give you a back pay, but they don't give you back pay all the way until your application starts because the judge or whoever determines that you weren't disabled when you applied, but they considered you disabled 6 months later, and then there's a 5-month waiting period. So yeah, so it starts, just call Social Security and find out when you're asking what your EOD is. And that's your established onset date. And that's when you kind of get your first payments and everything. So yeah, basically 24 months from the first payment. Yeah, again, there's so many strange variations on that. It's hard to follow. So what I would do is I would just call Social Security, the 800 number, and say, hey, when can I plan for Medicare to start? And again, it's 25 months after, basically when your first payments start. But again, so many variations. Okay, people can hear me. Okay, good. Hello, Dr. Weir. Can you explain the difference between how the SSA evaluates the first year at FRA you apply and income earned versus how they evaluate income in the years after that? Okay, all right. So probably what you're talking about is the first year you only have one FRA. So you probably mean, all right. So you're talking about the earnings limit. So the year you reach your full retirement age, that month you can make $1 million a month. Okay, and if you do, make sure you click, my little thanks down there and send me a beer or coffee, whatever. When you hit your full retirement age, you can earn as much as you want, no problems whatsoever. The months of that year before full retirement age, you're limited. This year is about 59,000 and some change. The year prior to that, you're limited to the annual of 22,000 and some change. Okay. Um, but once you stop working, that's when all that starts beginning. So if you're 64 years old and you start collecting your Social Security benefits at 64, in July, then the the limit starts in July. Everything you made before that's not relevant. And then July, it's 1860 a month. It goes to a monthly test, 1860 a month, and then you have to stay under 1860 for the rest of the year. And then the following year, you have to stay under the entire um, the entire one. So I just did a video on that a few days ago, titled "Working While Receiving Social Security Benefits." So make sure you check out that, and I explain it again there as well. So yeah, that's one of the reasons a lot of people get overpayments is because they don't understand. It's complicated. It's this year it's this, and this year it's this other thing, and a monthly and annual, and it's hard to understand. And yeah, that's one of the reasons a lot of people get overpaid, is because of that. So, all right, Brenda Lee. Hey, Brenda, can they charge someone for her ex-spouse's disability overpayment after years of being divorced? Yes, Social Security. Yeah, they can try it. This is the government. They go over the long arm of the law. So if someone has some overpayment and another spouse or children, whoever the case may be, um, you know, also got benefits, and they can, but yeah, me doing, I've done, thousands and thousands of overpayments when I worked at Social Security, and you don't see them very often, but you see them, and yeah, you go ahead and request a waiver, and they might deny it, but I've seen most of the time when you actually go talk to a judge, the administrative law judge, they usually waive those in my personal experience. So there's that. Thank you. New to your channel. Okay, great. Yeah, great. Make sure you share and like and all that kind of good stuff. I apologize for doing so many videos, and you're probably tired of seeing my face popped up. Ed's done another video, another video. I'm trying to start a whole database resource, so when y'all have questions, you can just go there, and you can get my kind of abbreviated explanation during the lives. But if you want a longer one that you can replay and replay, I have videos. I haven't finished. I still got a couple hundred. I still have a couple of hundred more videos to do. But yeah, I'm pumping away here. How do you know at what age you can retire if you were born in 1970? If you were born in 1970, then yeah, your retirement age is 67. Your full retirement age. You can take early retirement at 62. So yeah, 1970. That's I know that one because that's when my wife was born. So yes, definitely 67. And you see on the news, the politicians are trying to raise it. Yeah, I don't think you never know what politicians are going to do. So watch my video on all that, and yeah. So there's that. Hopefully it doesn't change, and hopefully it's 67. I think it will, because you're getting close-ish to retirement. Sorry for saying that, but within 10 years. So you definitely need to start planning for retirement. Oh, and the person asked about disability, getting Medicare. Make sure you watch my videos on, because Medicare A and B are not enough. Definitely not enough. You need other things to supplement those. A Medicare Supplement plan, a Medicare Advantage plan. You need the prescription drug plan. Vision, dental. Original Medicare doesn't cover vision, dental, or hearing. So you can call my team. Just go on to. I'll put the information at the bottom in the description once this video is uploaded. So I have a network of people throughout the country that can help you with all of that. And when you use them, it's no extra charge. They support this channel so we can continue making these videos and doing all this stuff to make sure you all get all the benefits you're entitled to. So it's a win-win-win-win situation. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so what else do we got here? Any other questions? 25. All right, so I think I wonder if all the people with overpayments are still on the phone trying to get in, to get their, yeah. Donna, that's what I'm trying to do, trying to plan. You have been a godsend. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, I think that'll do it. I have a regularly scheduled live tomorrow, and I am going to talk about what happens when you die, the Social Security version, all the the death benefits and survivors and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I'm gonna play a little clip by Keanu Reeves too, my guy. So all right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure you like and share all this, and get subscribed and share with everybody. People need information. A lot of people out there suffering. A lot of people out there struggling every month. Do I need to make an appointment with SSA to retire? Yep, absolutely. You can go online to file for retirement, or you can call and schedule a phone appointment or an in-office appointment, and absolutely. Oh, one more. I'll do one more question here. What is the guesstimate for Social Security payments based on salary if you've been unemployed? Yeah, so they determine how much your retirement, disability, and everything is by retirement, particularly by your high 35 years of earnings. So, for those 35 years, your high 35, if you didn't work a whole heck of a lot, then yeah, it's not going to be very much. But there's also, if it's really, really low, they can also supplement it with SSI, Supplemental Security Income. And that this year is what, $943. So there's that. All right, y'all have a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.